Being Soroptimist gives you so much more than what you give to others. You grow yourself. You learn to become a leader. You learn to your self-esteem levels go through the roof. It empowers you to do great things, and you're a changed person. You cannot be a Soroptimist and not be a changed person.
You join an organization like Soroptimist, which is a community-based organization giving to other people, but in fact you really get so much more. You are giving the hope and the dreams of people. You're helping make that happen through money and time and literally hands-on projects. But when you get a hug from them, or you just get a little comment that says, didn't even matter about the money, the fact that you acknowledge me just really turned my world around. You feel like when you join it might be about you, but it is not at all.
Soroptimist rocks. It's the best organization that a woman can join. It's fun, you make friends, you get to do a lot of things, you get to go places, see people, but it really does rock, and it becomes a rock in your life that's just such a foundation that I'll have it for the rest of my life to carry with me.
Our mission statement for Soroptimist is to make the world a better place for women and girls, not only right here where we live locally, but throughout the world.
Soroptimist talks about education. It talks about empowering, and it talks about enabling. Soroptimist has educated me about the women of the world and what we can do. It has empowered me to step out of my comfort zone and reach out and help women outside of my local community, in the community and outside the local community. And it has enabled me to step out of my own comfort zone to be able to help the women and girls, my community, and I have touched the women of the world. It makes me proud. It has enabled me to start looking at my own granddaughters and training them to be little Soroptimists.
In our community of Glendale, Arizona, and the West Valley of the Phoenix metro area, we work a lot with trafficking, both in advocacy and in rehabilitation of women who have been trafficked. And that's one of our particular interests, just because it's a scourge in our community. I think a lot of people think it happens in some other country or some other place, but it happens right in our own community. Like many programs that work with rehabilitating women who have been trafficked need money. So definitely I would say our number one thing is we do help fund those organizations to provide funding, but we also help them in other ways. For example, we work with an organization called Free the Girls that collects bras for trafficked victims in Mozambique, Africa. But we take any new bras that we collect and we give those to a program called Dignity in Phoenix, which provides those to their women who are being rehabilitated, because we believe that all women have that sort of like basic dignity of owning properly fitting undergarments, something that most of us take for granted, but for someone who's been trafficked and who's been victimized for most of her life since she was probably a teen or preteen, it's a really huge deal to sort of have that kind of self-care and self-worth instilled in them.
Soroptimist International Palm Desert has always been key in the community to finding needs out there and solving them. So from the time that I have been a member, we have solved a lot of needs and really created the opportunity for women who are in need to better their lives. So from the House of Hope, that's a recovery center for women going through addiction, to helping fund the library when it was first being built in Palm Desert, to helping fund the university that is now part of our community, to really assisting local women and girls achieve their dreams. We've done all those things.
I've run into some of the women from the House of Hope, and they're working like at Walmart, or I've seen them at the grocery stores, and I approach them and I say, oh, I remember you from the House of Hope, and I tell them, I belong to Soroptimist of Palm Springs, we had a shower for you, and they're very grateful. They say, oh, the Soroptimist is just a wonderful organization, and if it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't have been able to get back on my feet, because of the House of Hope, and thank you for all your support. And so many of us women are appreciative, they say, because they get a second chance, and it's important to be able to not give up on yourself because you've fallen, and we all make mistakes. So it's good to be able to provide that for some of these women that want a second chance and need a second chance.
In the Corona Club, we participate in a number of different service projects. Our biggest fundraiser of the year is the Chocolate Wine and Jazz Festival, and that's an annual event. We're doing our 11th annual this year in October, and it's grown over the years, and we raise $25,000, $30,000 just on this one event. And with that money, we give out scholarships to every high school in the district, every middle school in the district to girls that are deserving. We give, of course, the Violet Richardson Award, the Women's Opportunity Award. We also have a Women of Significance luncheon that we do every year to recognize just everyday women, not necessarily women in our group or women that are involved in other organizations, just women that should be recognized for what they do. And that's becoming a pretty big event every year also that we're really excited about.
We create a healthy environment in our local schools by providing programs that teach girls how to say no when they want to say no, how to take care of themselves, opportunities for girls to learn how to help themselves and be confident in what they do so that they know that they can say no, and that also teaching them about nutrition and what opportunities are out there. We try to partner with the nursing school that's down the street from us to get the girls who are trying to get scholarships so that they have the money to go to school and participate in the health of our Coachella Valley.
In the Northwest Phoenix area where my club is, we are really excited about a project we've done the last couple of years called Independence Day. And what that is we went out to shelters, interviewed women anywhere that we could find them who we thought might need a hand up, and asked them what needs we could meet. Then we designed a whole day about it where we invited them to come for a day of change, accepting change. How do you budget your values into what little money that you do have? How do you focus what you're interested in into a career? We did a fashion show on how you can dress professionally for a little bit of money. And then at the end, we did a raffle where we donated a lot of just service projects or service items that they probably couldn't afford, but they would appreciate, that just made you feel good about yourself. At the end of the day, we had comments that said, "You changed my life. You know, I have a resume now. I have a direction in my life. I have excitement for what the possibilities are, and please do it again." So we do.
In every one of our countries, there are women and girls desperately needing our help. Yes, there are countries in Africa who desperately need help. Congo, for example, where a girl is being raped every 4 seconds because of all the conflict going on there. So we are trying to improve the lives of those women and girls everywhere. Right now, we are really concerned about what's happening in Afghanistan. What last week in the news, what came out about violence against women, and they're basically allowing it to happen. And this is where we're speaking out, we're speaking up. Soroptimists in these countries are going to their governments, trying to get laws changed, trying to get people to listen on how important this is as an issue to address.
As women, we band together. We're business and professional women from every aspect of society, not only in my club area, Palm Desert, Coachella Valley, the United States, Soroptimist International of the Americas, which is like 22 countries. And then we have other federations globally, and we are virtually 100,000 strong everywhere. And each aspect of Soroptimist is being played out in all areas of the world concurrently. And it's very heartwarming, very exciting to be a part of it.
I feel good about myself because I know I helped somebody else, and it's not all about me. And it is a great feeling because I feel like I made a difference in somebody's life and know that they're going to have a better day tomorrow from something that I did. And that makes my day better.
The feeling that you get by helping somebody else is just a feeling that can never be described. And the look in a woman's eyes when you make a difference in their lives, in the lives of their children, is a feeling and a look that is indescribable, and it just makes everything right in the world.
we want people to come and join with us no matter how little time you have. We have reduced the meeting times that we meet, so now we meet twice a month instead of every week. We are really trying to actively engage people who are busy already, because what we find is if you are a busy woman, you're also capable, and those are the type of women that we would like to see join us as a Soroptimist.